Hi there, I'm Matthew Burden. I'm a pastor who lives in Maine. I'm a theologian. I'm also an author. I've written a few different books, and I'm here today to introduce you to my latest one, which is a pilgrimage memoir. It's called Wings Over the Wall, and it's put out by Northwind Publishing, a great local Christian publisher right here in the state of Maine. Now, I wanted to just give a little presentation just to let you know what this book is about. Wings Over the Wall, and the subtitle is Faith, Birding, and Walking with Jesus in the Holy Land. Back in 2018, I had the privilege of going on a short pilgrimage trip to Israel, and at the time I was expecting to enjoy it, but really wasn't expecting it to change my life in any significant or deep way, although I really found that I was desiring that that would happen. So I went on pilgrimage really with the intent to try to walk the pathways of Jesus and give my heart to God in a new and deeper way, and hopefully experience His grace in a new and deeper way through those experiences. And as I relate in this book, it's the story of my pilgrimage, but I've also written it so that every reader can walk through the story of Jesus for himself or herself. You'll walk along with me kind of as your tour guide, and I tell you the sort of things that I was thinking and processing through, the things that the Spirit of God was teaching me along the way. But I also give you a lot of information about the sites themselves. I try to describe it in a way that'll hopefully make you feel like you've been there yourself. And I tie it into the stories of the Gospels, what Jesus was doing in those places, and what those things mean, what those stories mean for our Christian lives today. For those of you who are birders, you might find it especially appealing. I'm a birder myself, and so I give you a little bit of information here and there about some of the birds that I was seeing, and some stories too about how my wildlife watching played a role in what God was doing in my heart. And I hope those stories will be accessible and really winsome for everyone who reads this book, whether you're a birder or not. All the photographs in the book are my own. I'm kind of a hobbyist photographer, so I would hope you enjoy those as well. And it's gotten really good reviews from those who have read it already, including a few folks who went with me. One of them is the leader of the tour company with which I went, Transformation Travel. Reverend Dr. Scott Dow read this and had pretty high praise for it. But I wanted to read you just a little piece from one of these chapters that might give you a taste of kind of what this pilgrimage memoir sounds like. It brings you to the places of the stories of Christ, but it also invites you into sort of a devotional experience of those places through my own journey. So this is from one of the chapters in the book called A Resting Place for My Soul. There was no single particular moment there on the Sea of Galilee that stuck with me in transformative power. Nevertheless, there was a kind of inexplicable peace in that place that must have worked down into my soul during my days there, because it was that place, the shore of the Sea of Galilee, that retained an almost mystical quality in my memories for months thereafter. The hills and the sea pulled at my heart with a wild and wonderful gravity, even from half a world away. I felt, strangely enough, that I had met a part of Jesus there by the lake, a part of Him that I hadn't really known deeply before. And now, when I picture the Savior in my mind's eye, it's almost always there that I see Him. There in that place between the water and the setting sun and the dramatic rim of hills around, where He and I shared the same wonder 2,000 years apart. I felt as if I had found a resting place for my soul, one that was always available to me in the intertwining beauty of Christ and Galilee. So that's just a little snippet, a little taste of what you'll find in this book. So I'd encourage you, if any of that has sounded interesting to you, to see if you can pick up a copy. If you're here in my local area, I've got some on hand. But you can also buy them from the publisher's own website, northwindpublishing.com. You can also find it on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, any other place really where you can look for good books, you'll find this one there. So I hope you're able to pick it up, hope you're able to enjoy it, and I hope most of all that it gives each of you a deeper pilgrimage experience into the heart of Christ. Thanks for watching.